So, Carlos Sainz has just signed a new 2-year contract extension with Williams, with an apparent salary increase to 30 million euros per year, which has got me wondering, is he really worth that much? And if this is true, has he just stayed with Williams for the money? Ahoy hoy, thank you for joining me on Inside the Grid. So, the silly season rumours have all been put to bed. Carlos Sainz is not going to Audi, he's not going to Red Bull or any other team on the grid. He is staying put with Williams and James Vowles, the man with the bells, for at least 2 more years, which takes him to the end of 2028. And if you didn't see, Alex Albon also confirmed that he is staying with Williams, so there will be 0 changes within the team. And honestly, I think it's exactly what Williams needed. They need stability right now to be able to return to the midfield, because currently they are massively underperforming. Now, getting back to Carlos Sainz, I want to be very clear, this apparent 30 million euros is just speculation. I don't actually know for certain how much Carlos is being paid to stay with Williams. I'm just going by a few articles that I've read. So if it comes out that it's not 30 million euros, don't blame me. But if this is the case, then personally, I think they've really overpaid. Just to put 30 million euros into context, that is more than Oscar Piastri and more than Fernando Alonso get. In fact, it's around the same as Charles Leclerc, George Russell and Lando Norris gets paid. Yeah, you know, the current world champion Lando Norris. So if this 30 million euro salary for Carlos Sainz is true, then it is absolutely baffling. A team like Williams should not be spending that kind of money on a single driver, no matter how good he is. Because if they make a shitbox of a car, which they clearly have this year, then even the likes of Max Verstappen isn't going to be able to do much with it. So I think that if they've actually spent 30 million euros on Carlos Sainz, then they need to seriously think about whether James Vowles is the man for the job anymore. Now, if the situation was different and Williams were running somewhere in the top 4 teams and in genuine contention for podiums and wins, then that would be not so bad, because that would mean big money for getting those podiums and potential wins. But even then, I still just don't think that Carlos Sainz is worth that kind of money. He's a good driver, that is without a doubt. He's a 4-time race winner, and last season he scored Williams' first podium for 4 years. Actually, he scored 2 of them, which is something that Alex Albon hasn't been able to do with Williams yet. So there is that to take into account. But I just believe that Williams' money is far better spent elsewhere. I just don't think that Carlos Sainz is the answer to all of their problems. For instance, if it was a choice between letting Carlos Sainz go and signing a driver for closer to 10 million euros, which is reportedly what Alex Albon is getting, then I would go for that and keep the extra 20 million euros per year for the car development. So if I'm brutally honest, no, I don't think that Carlos Sainz is worth 30 million euros a year for Williams. And if he wants to drive for a team with a competitive car, then asking for a huge salary increase isn't going to help that at all when all of the budget gets spent on himself. And do I think that he stayed there simply for the money? No, I don't think that it was that, actually. Not entirely anyway, if it was this 30 million euros apparently. I mean, any Formula 1 fan will know that Carlos Sainz has done a lot of moving around the grid in his 11-year career in Formula 1. He's a bit like someone at a hotel breakfast buffet, just trying a little bit of everything. He has driven for 5 different teams now, so I suppose he probably wanted to stay put if he could, and if there was a genuine vision and a real plan in place for how to become more competitive. And not only that, there wasn't really many other options for him. I know that there was rumours that he was talking with Audi and Red Bull, but those doors didn't really seem to be open anyway. So I think that it was the right decision for him to stay with Williams, yes. But if Williams have genuinely spent 30 million euros per year on Carlos Sainz, I think that was a stupid decision. Anyway, if you made it to the end of the video, then thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, then please do hit the like and the subscribe buttons. They are the best way to support the channel. And you may have seen a few animations coming up throughout the video. I'm currently trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. So if you do subscribe, then thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.